Hello, I'm Noah, and this is Like You, a mindfulness podcast for kids. I'm very glad you're here. I always look forward to the time we get to spend together during this podcast. For the grown-ups listening, please consider joining us on Patreon to help us continue making episodes of Like You. The topic for today's episode was suggested by one of our Patreon members, who sent me a message saying his kids were wondering if I could talk about storms. Some kids find storms fascinating and love to watch the rain falling outside their window. Other kids find the bright flashing lightning and loud rumbling thunder frightening. Either reaction to a storm is completely normal. Today, we'll talk about what storms are and do a fun exercise that puts you in control of your own storm. So, find a place to listen where you feel comfortable and safe. Remember, when I ask you questions or tell you to repeat something, you can speak out loud or just think it quietly in your head. Let's start by breathing. One of the things that can happen before a storm, or that can be part of a storm, is wind. So while we are breathing, we will listen to the sound of wind. Close your eyes and imagine that you are the wind, blowing through the branches of trees. You sway back and forth like the wind as you breathe. I won't tell you when to breathe in and out. I will let you do that on your own. Just listen and breathe slowly in and out with deep breaths. As you listen, you will hear the wind and you will hear me breathing. Let's just breathe together for a few moments now. Okay, now let's talk about storms. Storms are a natural part of weather. Just like you have all different kinds of feelings, from happy to sad, and from angry to calm, the weather can be different from day to day and from hour to hour. Sometimes it is sunny, other times it is cloudy. It might be windy, or there might be no wind at all. Some days can be foggy or rainy or snowy. And some days it will storm. But just like your feelings, no type of weather will stay the same forever. Just like you can't be happy all the time, it can't be sunny every day. And just like you might feel angry, but then the feeling goes away, storms also come for a short time and then go away. A meteorologist is a scientist who studies the weather. I am not a meteorologist, but I can tell you a little bit about what is happening in a storm. Sometimes understanding something makes it a little less scary. First, clouds form when water evaporates from the ground and gathers in the sky. Not every cloud means there will be rain. But when the water drops in a cloud get heavy enough to fall, that's when rain happens. If a cloud gets big enough, it may generate a type of electric energy which causes lightning. Thunder is the sound that lightning makes. Now, I want to pause here to say that if lightning and thunder are scary to you, you are not alone. All sorts of loud noises can be scary for lots of people. It is true that lightning can be dangerous, so you should never play outside when there is lightning and thunder happening. But as long as you stay inside your house or inside a car during a storm, you will be safe from the danger. Even when you know you are safe, things may still feel scary. So what can you do? I always suggest taking deep breaths to help calm yourself down when you feel scared, worried, or anxious. It can also help to squeeze something soft, like a stuffed animal or a pillow. Maybe you could even build a soft pillow for it to hide out and have fun while you wait for the storm to pass. And of course, you can tell someone how you are feeling. You can tell an older sibling or a parent or a grown-up who loves you that you're feeling scared. Right now, I'm going to give you a few affirmations you can say when you're feeling scared. As always, I will say each affirmation twice. You can listen the first time and then say it with me the second time. I like me. I like me. I am safe. I am safe. I am strong on the inside. I am strong on the inside. I have courage and confidence. I have courage and confidence. Today I will walk through my fears. Today I will walk through my fears. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. You can practice saying these affirmations anytime and say them to yourself next time you feel scared. Now that we've talked all about storms and what you can do to feel safe, let's do a fun exercise where we pretend to make a rainstorm on our own. You are in control of this storm. Here we go. First, rub your hands together like this to make the sound of wind. Now the rain starts quietly. You can make a rain sound by tapping your hands slowly on your lap like this. Now make the rain a little faster. Now make the rain faster and louder. It's really pouring. Now it's time to make your own lightning. Stand up if you can. Clap your hands above your head to make lightning, and stomp your feet to make thunder. If you want to, you can even use your voice to say boom, like thunder. Let me hear you make lightning and thunder of your own. Now let's calm this storm back down. Tap your hands on your lap again. Now tap slower and slower. It sounds like the rain is stopping. Now rub your hands together to make wind sounds. Now slow it down. Slower and slower and stop. Everything is quiet again. Let's end today's podcast the same way we started it, taking slow, deep breaths while we listen to the wind. I can't wait to spend time together again soon. Until next time, I like you, I'm proud of you, and I'm glad we are friends. Have a happy and peaceful day. Like You is written and produced by me, Noah Glenn. I also composed and performed the Like You theme music. The podcast artwork was illustrated by Mia Saine, and this episode features additional music by The Old West and Night Park. To all the grown-ups listening, please consider supporting this podcast by visiting patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. It starts at as little as $3 a month, which is less than $1 per episode. If you're unable to offer financial support, you can still show us some love by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts and by telling your friends about the show. You can also send us voice memos, drawings, and pictures by emailing likeyoupod@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at likeyoupod. Thanks for listening.